And then finally, Aid. My boy Pudsi, the Simon Pegg of the vinyl community. I watched your contest update video about a half hour or so ago, man. I think I'll refer to you as the fertile Pudsi from now on. I didn't know you had like 5 kids. Holy jeez. But yeah, man, you look like a rad dad. I'm sure those kids love rocking out with you. So, yes. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Let's see. What record would you like to buy, but will not buy on principle? That you would like to have in your collection, rather. I don't know. I can't really say there is one record that's that I wouldn't buy on principle. Besides anything, and I wouldn't want it in my collection if I mean, any music that's racist or anything like that. I'm just not into, as much. Although I do like the Last Poets. Quite a bit. They're just pissed off. I wouldn't necessarily call it racist. But yeah, there isn't one single record that I wouldn't buy on principle. Except, yes. But I wouldn't want it in my collection, definitely. Anything by Phil fucking Collins. I hate that fucker. Hate him. I mean, I don't know if I have to explain it again. I mean, and it's not his musicianship. He's an excellent drummer, But he's a drummer, As soon as he came out from behind the drum kit, I mean, just look at the guy. He looks like my dad trying to be in Miami Vice. But whatever. 7 inches, yes or no? Definitely yes. I love collecting 7 inches. I'm not a lazy ass, so I'm okay with getting up and putting it to the next side. The covers are usually different. The B side is usually something that's not going to be on the album. There's all sorts of reason to collect 7 inches, and then different countries have different songs, different pressings. I mean, different labels, and sometimes they become a little bit more collectible than the LPs themselves. If you're into it for the price or the value, which I'm not, but I love getting 7 inches, and it's a great way to get a taste of a band if you're not willing to invest the full amount for their LP. So, yes. Obsessions besides vinyl collecting. I'm obsessed with that thing and this thing, and then that keyboard is becoming one of my new obsessions. Playing music is one of them. I'm obsessed with this city that I live in right now, Portland, Oregon. I've been here 3.5 years. It'll be almost 4 years. 4 years in April, and I still haven't discovered everything there is to discover. I don't really plan on staying here the rest of my life. I don't plan on staying anywhere the rest of my life until that time comes. But definitely obsessed with this city. The people here are, second to none. And if any of you guys watch that Portlandia show, about 90% of that shit is true. It's just a weird city, a lot of weird character types, and it's really my cup of tea. Other obsessions, I'm getting back into reading again. I used to be obsessed with the Planet of the Apes series, and I still kind of am, just since I love that series of movies. What else am I obsessed with? Cooking. Love to cook. Yeah. I've spent some money on like cookware. Like I have Le Creuset pots and pans, and I like buying like really good food. Discovering new recipes from all over the world, stuff like that. I'm obsessed with looking like a fool. I have no qualms about wearing, pants that look like this, or socks that say bacon. You know, I guess fashion would be a thing. I like to shop. I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of girly like that. I'm obsessed with women, but I hate them. I don't hate them, but like the whole rigmarole of getting into a relationship. I'm kind of like on the same page with Derek, in a sense. I wouldn't mind getting in a relationship as long as I don't have to go through the hassle, which I know is impossible. What else am I obsessed with? Work. I'm a workaholic. Unfortunately or fortunately, however you look at it, whenever I get a job, I put my heart and soul into it, and try to make the place as positive as possible, because a third of my life is spent there. So, yeah, this is a short list. I love riding my bike. I love orange soda. You know, I don't eat healthy, but I try to lead a healthy lifestyle. I don't drink too much. You know, I smoke too much, but whatever. Anyway, there's a taste of how weird I am. And finally, have you bought any records based on the cover? Fuck yes, I have. I would say at least a quarter of my collection is bought based on the cover. And if I ever want to discover new bands, I don't go to the internet, you know, well, except for YouTube, of course, and the vinyl community. Most of the times, I'll be in the store, I'll see a cover I like, I'll be like, wow, that is a really interesting cover. And then I'll look at the song titles and make sure that they don't sound like shit to me, which, you know, everybody has their opinion. But, yeah, I definitely buy records based on the cover, there is no doubt. I wouldn't have discovered some of the bands I love today without that. So, there you have it. Pudsi. Congratulations on your 200 subscribers. You are a phenomenal craftsman when it comes to making videos. And I love your kids and your whole family. And seeing them get involved is really rad. So, here's to 2,000 more, my friend. And look forward to seeing more of these videos in response to all these contests that are going on right now. I am on the precipice of breaking 300, so there might be another contest coming up, folks. Until then, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Love you.